Hi, I'm Heather, and today we're enjoying a ladies' brunch at one of our favorite restaurants here in San Miguel de Allende, Nectar. So today we're going to have a conversation that's unscripted, it's honest. We'll be talking about family, moving to Mexico, what the lifestyle is like, and most importantly, how to find your community here. So if you've ever wondered what it's really like to live here, this is the episode for you. Ladies, welcome. I'm so happy that we get to be together enjoying this delicious food. So we are enjoying scones and they are so fabulous. But we're in this restaurant Nectar and it actually started as a hummingbird feeder boutique. And the owner told us that he's been feeding some of these hummingbirds for 13 years. So it's evolved from that beautiful, serene place into this restaurant that you can see. It's like we're in a garden and we're surrounded by these beautiful hummingbirds. So we're just gonna soak that all in. And today, ladies, I would love to start our little brunch by talking about your families, yourselves. Give us a little introduction. I'll go first. So I'm a mom of 3 boys. I homeschool them, and we've always had a sense for adventure. Benjamin and I traveled to over 50 countries before we had children, and we always knew that we wanted to live abroad with our boys. So just a little bit about me. Okay, so Jamie, take it away. Let's hear your intro.
So we're a full-time traveling family of 4. I have a 14-year-old and an 11-year-old that we homeschool. We've been traveling for the last 6 years. And yeah, we just love to travel and explore the world, and we've been to over 30 countries.
All right, so Tiffany, it's your turn.
Hi, we're a family of 5. We are a family of 6, but we have 5 down here in Mexico. We are from Santa Fe, New Mexico, originally from California, but we've been in Santa Fe for 16 years. We also traveled full-time for a couple years. We've been to over 30 countries, and I always am waiting to come back to Mexico. So,
all right, Constanza.
Hi, I'm Constanza. I'm mom for 1. We were living for 10 years in Barcelona. So when we have this beautiful boy, Leon, we decided to come to Mexico just for 3 months. And now we are 3 years.
Yes.
So we decided to start all over here, and we're happy.
I love that. Thank you. Okay, Azizi.
So we are here, we're a family of 4. I have 2 daughters. They are 13 and my daughters are, how old are they? They're 14 and 16.
That's
14
right,
and
she
16.
celebrated her sweet 16.
Yes, and so we've been living here almost 2 years. We've been traveling and out in the world for quite a while, about almost 9 years now, this second time around outside of the US, and enjoying it. Yeah,
I love it. Oh, I'm so glad. We're so happy to have everybody here, and everyone comes from a different walk of life, like world traveling, Barcelona. I know you were in Bali for a bit. So now I want to just ask you ladies, like what brought you specifically here to Mexico? Like the move to San Miguel de Allende? And I'll go ahead and start because our story started where we decided to vacation in San Miguel. And it was Christmas time and I fell in love. It's like the city spoke to my soul. And I've talked to a lot of people that say that they come here and are just drawn to it. And I told Benjamin after we went to church and met a lot of our community in the church that we go to, I said, this is the place we need to just stay. We're just gonna stay here. We wanted our boys to speak Spanish and we wanted to have an adventure. So we stayed. Okay, Azizi, your family came the furthest. You guys were living in Bali for what, 5, 6 years?
5 years, yeah.
5 years. So can you tell us a little bit about that transition and why you specifically chose San Miguel de Allende?
So for us, we were actually coming back to San Miguel.
That's right.
Yeah, so the first time we were actually in San Miguel was back in 2018.
Yes, we were supposed to meet
That's
then.
right.
Oh my gosh,
Exactly.
that's a story for another episode, but
Totally.
yes.
So we already knew San Miguel when it was time to leave Bali because of various reasons. San Miguel was easy. Actually, it was my oldest daughter. When we realized it was time to leave Bali, she said, "Can we go back to San Miguel?"
No
and
way.
no one had to even think about it. It was
I
like
love
absolutely.
that.
So we had a little stopover in Thailand first.
Of course.
And then, because, we're in Southeast Asia, let's get a couple things done first. And then we came back over to San Miguel. And so it was far, but it was still near because we knew it was very familiar. We knew what we were coming back to, and it was an easy return.
Constanza, I love your story because you and your true love met in Spain. And then I'd love to hear that transition from Spain to Mexico because you're originally from Mexico.
Yes, exactly. I'm from Chilpancingo, that is a small town very near to Acapulco. And we decided just came here for 3 months because in that time, Leon has 6 months.
Oh my
yes.
gosh,
So all the time we want to spend time with my family on his, in some part of his life when he was really baby. So we decided to just come to San Miguel just for 3 months, and I don't know, like you said before, everything is,
like when it's meant to be,
exactly.
it's just meant to be.
Exactly.
If
everything goes well. Rafa has a issue healthy, so everything here in San Miguel, the food, the weather, I don't know, everything was better for him. So then we decided to stay here for a little bit more.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, Tiffany, your adventure coming down to Mexico is pretty entertaining. You came in your big adventure van. Can you tell us a little bit about that story coming from New Mexico to Mexico?
So yeah, we decided to drive to San Miguel from Santa Fe because we thought it would be easy, right? We have this big van, we have 2 older big dogs. We didn't want to take them on the plane or anything like that. So we just packed up the car and thought, we'll do a road trip. Yes. It was such a nice intro to the way that things go in Mexico. You just have to roll with it. Our van is technically over the weight limit, but I had done all of this research about, on the Facebook groups and how we were going to get across, and everyone said Eagle Pass. So we got up early before the sun and we crossed the border and we got our FMM just fine, and then we get to the spot to get the tip for our car, and we waited in line for 3 hours and we got denied.
So the place where you got the temporary import permit,
yes,
they denied you because your van was too heavy.
Yes. It was labeled actually. The VIN sticker said it was labeled as a bus, which we never noticed.
No.
It's not a bus. It's very clearly a passenger van. So, my husband's asking to speak to the manager, and we're trying to figure it out, and the guy says, "No, you're not going to get across, but you can go to another border." So.
Oh my goodness. And just for context, when you cross the border, the tip station is like 30 minutes away from the border, right?
It wasn't quite that far. Okay. It was just a couple miles.
Okay, that's great.
But it was busy. It was a holiday weekend, so we got there, even though we got there so early, there was a huge line. We waited in line for 3 hours, and then we come to cross back into the US, and it took us 2 hours to cross. And so then we get over here and over the US border, and we drive a couple more hours to the next border crossing, and we're so nervous, right? And it's like we should have been at our location already at this point. And it was just easy sailing. So we just had someone, they didn't even ask to look at the VIN number. So it's sort of the way that things work in Mexico. It was a nice intro. But we made it. It was a 14-hour day. It was supposed to be a 6-hour drive. We never felt so happy to be somewhere when we got to San Miguel.
That is wild. I'm so glad you guys made it, but that is a really good introduction to preparing yourself for what it might be like living in Mexico.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You just gotta roll with it.
Well, my adventure was not nearly as adventurous as Tiffany's. But so we came on plane. We originally were in Morocco for about 3 months, and then went to the States to visit some family, and then flew in from the States. So we flew from into Guadalajara, and then just actually the owners of our Airbnb picked us up and drove us.
That's amazing.
So it was super easy. Yeah, it was really, really nice.
That Mexican hospitality, right?
It's
like
the best.
You're part of their family now.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it's so nice. So
why did you guys choose San Miguel? Because I know you're a global traveling family, but why did you choose to come here?
Well, you definitely were a draw for sure, knowing that your family was here. And we knew that the Teen Connect was here. So there's a group of a really great group of teens. And most of them are expats, right? So there's a Teen Connect group, and then there's also a hub here for tweens. So there's this really, really nice mix for our whole family, for community. And we have been ready to feel that sense of community after traveling and moving so quickly. So we've been here for 4 months now, and we've been absolutely loving it. The community has been wonderful.
Well, we love you being here too.
Oh, thanks.
So often San Miguel can be recognized for the retiree community. Like a lot of people come here because it's vibrant for the elderly. And that is true. There are a lot of great opportunities for the elderly. But more and more young families are moving to San Miguel. Right?
Yes, exactly. I think this happened after pandemic.
Yes,
Pandemic?
after COVID, yes.
Exactly, after COVID. Because all the time, you know, you want to figure out something more easy for you.
Yes, yes.
And for the, I don't know, for young families, for young couples, they wanted something different outside the
Yes.
big cities. Most of them from Mexico City. And then San Miguel was the option. You can work here. You have a lot of things that you can do here.
Yes.
And when you have a son or when you have a family, it's really good, really good
Yes.
opportunity.
So
Yes.
something I love about Constanza is we actually met at a park here. I took my 3 boys, you took Leon,
Yes.
and they just connected. So we became friends from a park. But Leon is in a Montessori school, and
Yes.
I homeschool my boys, so they can often be in different communities. But I'd love to hear a little bit more about the Montessori school.
Yes, well, at the beginning was not the idea to live here.
Okay.
So when decided to stay here, Leon started like Casa de Niños.
Okay.
That's the name for the Montessori school. But you know, you have to, of course, I'm not from here, I'm from Mexico, but I'm not from San Miguel.
Yes, so it's
and
different.
Rafa is from Spain, so we have to start to looking for a school or start to looking for the best option
Yeah.
for Leon. And two of my good friends from here, they told us about the Montessori school. So it's really good. It's like international school. You have kids from other countries, so it's really good. And we are looking for that for Leon as well. I
Yes.
mean, Leon is for Spain and from Mexico, and we have to keep enrich this
Yes.
part for
and
him.
he speaks Spanish, but
Yes.
also with the school, he
Yes.
has an opportunity to speak
Exactly,
English.
yes.
So I love that about it. And one other thing for my boys, since we homeschool, there are so many opportunities to bring in private teachers. We have a music teacher that comes on Saturday. We also have a mixed martial arts teacher that works with my boys once a week. And it's great because there's also a homeschool group of kids from like 9 and under.
Okay.
So they're constantly doing activities, you know, planting plants, or they're working with pottery. So a lot of options with kind of a more traditional school route,
Yes.
or doing the homeschool. So that's with the younger children. But I'd love to hear more from you ladies about what it's like having teens in San Miguel and the lifestyle that you give them being here.
Actually, one of the reasons we moved to San Miguel was because of the teen group here. I know Jamie mentioned the group Teen Connect, and that's what I heard about. And when we came back from our 2 years of full-time travel, Santa Fe, my kids decided to homeschool, and Santa Fe just not had that on offer for them. There was not a community, so that was the biggest draw for us to come to San Miguel. And it's been awesome. They go to a homeschool study group twice a week. They've joined choir. My son is on the rock climbing team, and he's competing this weekend in his first competition in Leon. And they're riding the bus, which is amazing. That's not something that wasn't an option when we lived in the States. So they are having all this autonomy and meeting up with their friends. It's wonderful.
San Miguel is small enough that it's like
Yes.
safe and you have a great community, but then you have the amenities of taking the bus. Or I know your boys do Ubers all the time.
Yeah, my 14-year-old, he will just Uber himself up to rock climbing and wherever he needs to go. And it feels safe enough where like they can walk at night and I don't worry about them at all. They've did a haunted house with the Teen Connect group where they were raising money. So it was about 40 teenagers that got together and they put on this awesome haunted house where they could make some money. And it went until I think 9:30 at night, and they all walked together to this haunted house and home at night, and it was totally fine. Like
I
we were
also-
not concerned at all.
I love that the holiday that often we celebrate in the States, right, was something they
Absolutely.
could participate in here.
Yes.
And then transition into Dia de los Muertos. So it's,
Yeah,
like, really,
yeah,
really
we
nice.
did trick or treating. It was super fun, and they went house to house and did like the traditional trick or treating. And then the next 2 days was Dia de los
I
Muertos,
love
which was incredible.
So Azizi, your girls have an opportunity to participate in a school that they run it from the library, right? Tell us a little bit more about that and some of the things that your girls participate in.
So we've homeschooled from the beginning, but what we look for when we go to places is what can they do that allows them to immerse a little bit more in the culture and also meet them where they're at with the needs that they need.
Yes.
And right now, when we first moved here 2 years ago, it was really important to learn Spanish. They have accomplished that because we should have gone to school with them. Let's just say that. So we found a small school run by a Mexican family. It's not really a school, it's more of a homeschool group. They're only about, I think they have 3 groups and split up by different age groups, and there are about 25 children or something like that. So they started going there specifically so that they could learn Spanish and do something fun. It's very experiential. So we do all the homeschooling things that we need at home, the math, the sciences, those things. But when they go there, then they can immerse with other Mexican children. And there are a few other international kids there as well and really perfect the language. They're actually taking Spanish 2 level 2 test today.
What?
So, and they're doing that to see where they're at because their teacher, she thinks that they're ready for that, which is great. But we also do things with, and the way I see it, wherever I'm living around the world, it's important that if I don't see it, I just create it.
Right.
So
You're
I'm
very
a part
good
of the
at that.
teen group here with Teen Connect. I help run some things with them and plan some of the activities, but then also as a parent, a homeschooler, a teacher myself, I just create things. I'm teaching a class right now for children, teaching them how to create books. And so it's the kind of place where people want to get together and recreate what we see a void in. And it's that kind of place that it's an artist place, so
Yes,
it's very
it's so
creative
inspiring.
here. And so if you have something that you want to do, you can do that, both for your children and for yourself. I'm
Yes.
also in improv theater group.
She does.
So you can come here and do all kinds of fun things.
You inspire me. So
Yeah.
Azizi's also an author, and she has children's books and is working on a project right now. We're doing something together.
That's right.
In another episode, we'll share more. But that's so exciting. And one of my highlights for the week is we go to the library with my boys and we get books and we run into your daughters. And I love seeing what projects they have that they're working on. They were doing some claymation video as a group. And I even heard in the school that your girls are attending a couple days a week that they have German classes now too.
They do.
So
yeah.
it's very cool.
And right now, our daughters this year, the last 2 school years, they've been going. It went 5 days a week, but it's really flexible.
Yeah.
And then last school year, they went 2 days.
2 days.
And this year, they actually only go for Spanish. But what happens is some of the other kids who are new to learning Spanish that are still going to the school more full-time join. So
Oh, I
it's been
see.
great.
That's great.
Also, they're kind of like the
They kind of
upperclassmen.
teach. It's a great way to learn is to have to teach.
It's true.
So true.
So it's a welcoming place, and I really enjoy that we get to have the best. Like you were saying, you're from Mexico, your husband is from Spain, you're immersing in international school. The world is very international. And I find in San Miguel, it's a good mix where people really respect where people are from while still immersing in the San Miguel culture.
Yes,
Because I'm sure you
100%.
know, being from other parts of Mexico, it has its own flavor. So it's also great to be able to do that.
Yes. Okay, ladies, now I want us to talk about what we all do to sustain our lifestyle here. Like, what do you do to earn a living in San Miguel? So my family, Benjamin and I, own a business. We design and build homes in both San Miguel, or Mexico, and Texas. So we've kind of blended together the 2 cultures with design and build. And it's been really fascinating owning a business here in Mexico. So Constanza, you also own a business here in Mexico. Can you tell us a little bit about your business?
Yes. Well, it was a little bit funny because at the beginning it was not the idea.
Yes.
And Rafa was from Spain, and I was trying to figure out what to do by myself here. I was working before in a really big company, and I have maybe not the same opportunity to here for work in a big company as well.
Yes.
Like before, so I decided to start by my own. And it was when I was at the university, it was this little restaurant that was for tortas. And we are really happy because it was, I know, 2 or 3 minutes from my university. And then, like 20 years later, it's like a franchise now.
Yes.
Yes, this is a woman that was a single mother. She started his own business. And now, like a little kiosk, I don't know what
Like
I mean.
a kiosk?
Yes, exactly. And now she's on for 7 restaurants.
Wow.
So it was the same flavor, was amazing. And when I tried to figure out what to do here, I remember that woman and I said, maybe it's a franchise right now. And I called a number that I saw on the internet and answered me her daughter and told me, yes, we are actually looking forward to San Miguel. And I said, I'm in San Miguel.
Oh,
so
I love
we started. We are really happy. We are already here for 1 year and a half.
Wow.
And everything it's okay. But when you start your own business here in San Miguel, it's a little bit hard at the beginning because it's a lot of options for food in San Miguel.
Yes.
So you have to try to figure out how to try to everyone's know you.
Yes.
I mean, not only the Mexican, not only the expats, not only foreign people living here. I mean, you want to go for everyone.
Yes.
So that's a difficult part, but when they try it, they love it.
So good. You have to tell us about the torta. I know what a torta is.
Okay.
But explain what is a torta.
Okay. Torta is like a sandwich, but the difference is the bread.
Yes.
I mean, it's like a special bread that is from Mexico, that the name is telera. It's a little bit, I don't know, how do you say?
It's like crispy on the outside.
No, it's not like crispy, but it's a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's like a taco. You can put everything there. So you have.
It's a taco sandwich.
Exactly. Yeah, something like that. So it's really good. And I mean, I think the most important thing that you mix correctly all the ingredients.
Yes.
So you can do your torta. We have different flavors. And if you want to order a special ingredients for you, you can ask them. So it's good.
And they are so delicious. I took my boys to your little kiosco, a little restaurant, and they devoured like 3 tortas. Like I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, and the secret sauce is a really...
The secret sauce. Speaking of food, since the rest of us have to cook our own meals, I love to highlight the cost of groceries and food. It's really a range, right? You have farm fresh local produce at Tianguis. We feature that in episodes, so go back and watch. And that's extremely reasonable. And you're supporting local farmers. And then all the way up to City Market, which is like my favorite to go shop by myself. And you go down the aisles and it's like a Whole Foods, but even nicer, right? And you have everything you need there. They bring imported goods. And I even love that they featured Spain and Portugal this last month. You could get different gelatos with different flavors, and we even bought delicious cookies. So you've got all that you need. You can have the local and then also the high end.
I love going to Tianguis, and I really enjoy going at 6 in the morning
Oh
with
my
you.
gosh, I know, we have a blast.
Because it's not all the chaos
Yes.
there is during the rest of the day, but we still have our specific vendors that we get to go, and we get to do clothes shopping, which is also fun too.
That's so much fun.
But I mean, for our family of 4, we probably spend about $40, I want to say, on vegetables for the whole week, which is incredible.
All your produce, right?
Yeah,
and you
all
bought
of our
eggs
produce.
this last week that were really reasonable.
Yeah. So I would say for the whole week, with Comer and getting food from the butcher and getting veggies from Tianguis, we probably spend around $100 a week for a family of 4.
insane.
Yeah,
That's
and we often
amazing.
have food left over. Most of the time we have food left over because I always overpurchase.
I love it.
So
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
we love it. And then we always get awesome clothes there too, which is extra fun as well. So I get close, I don't know, about $2.50 for like Lululemon and Athleta. And
Do I dare say the dress I'm wearing is from Tiana? It is, and this is 100% cashmere. I got it for $2.50.
Yeah, my jeans are too.
I know,
My jeans I got for $2.50, and they're Joe's.
I love it. I love it.
On sale, they were like $150 online. Because I had to look it up and see my $2.50 pants were.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
So
I love it.
But yeah, we're always looking for good deals and stuff because my husband's a remote worker.
Tell
And
us about that. What does Jerry do?
well, he right now is the CTO of a company that we're still getting off the ground. So we're not making money right now. So we're living off of savings, which means that we have to be extra judicial
Which is
about
great to be in San
how
Miguel
we're,
for that.
yeah, because it is so affordable to be here that it makes it work really well.
I love
So
that.
yeah.
And
It's been
Tiffany,
awesome.
your husband also works remotely. He has
does.
his company based in Santa Fe, correct?
It is based in northern New Mexico, as most of his clients are in northern New Mexico. So yeah, he's had that company for 13 years, and then since COVID, actually, we learned that we could do most of it remotely. And so he kept that going here. He does have to go back occasionally, but it's pretty easy to get back to the States from here. So yeah, we're enjoying, because of the cost of living, it allows him to not work quite as much as he did in the States, so that he can be, I've got to be the stay-at-home mom for the last 18 years, and now he gets to have a little more time with the kids too, which is really wonderful. Yeah.
That's great.
And with just the guys.
And yeah, so being here we've been here 2 months, and he's already met someone that he's collaborating with Jamie's husband. And so I think there's a lot of entrepreneurs down here, and everyone is, very keen to collaborate. And I think there's a lot of other opportunities down here that he hasn't even explored yet.
I mean, going back to lifestyle, also, like they go to the gym together. Our husbands
They play
now.
pickleball together.
Yeah. Well, our husbands don't, but my husband does with other husbands.
Yes.
But they do the gym together, which is great.
Yep.
And yeah, my husband's been more social here than he has been in our whole
Same,
17 years of marriage.
Our husbands had
been
coffee
so nice.
together.
Yeah.
And I know all of our husbands actually had a guys' night a
Yeah.
few weeks ago. I love that.
Yeah.
So Azizi, I know you have your own business. We mentioned you're also a writer.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about how that is being a business owner operating kind of remotely from the States.
So for us, it was really important that before we left, we've been out in the world for quite a while. I had my first daughter in London. We moved back to the US after 5 years, left again. So we've been out in the world for quite a long time. Originally, my husband was working in banking, and like you, it was important. I was home with our children, which I still am in some ways. They're much older, so they manage their schedule. But it was really important for him to be able to get out of that lifestyle and be with his family.
Yes.
And so we made the choice to be able to do that. We definitely had savings, but we also take that and create projects. I'm a big project person.
I love that about
So what has been nice about having us as a full-time family is now we can take the money that we have and invest them in ourselves, our projects. One of them was doing the pop-up, as you know, we were supposed to do together back in 2018 here, bringing families out into the world to co-create.
Yes. Yes.
But then along the way, there are other projects, more recently becoming a children's author and illustrator. And so I can do that. And my books are in the bookstore here at the library.
Yes,
So
they are.
Pick up a copy.
My boys
But-
see the book and they say, that's our
That's
friend.
right. I know her. And there's a huge writing community here. So I'm also a part of the San Miguel Writers Festival that's coming up in February. I'm teaching some workshops. So you get to, I find that if you're the kind of person who wants to move into another place, whether it's another country or another state, you will make it work.
Yes.
So you can make it work here, where you actually have a business on the ground. You can do it remotely. You just have to get creative.
Yes.
And it's just a matter of allowing yourself to do that, and it's possible. So I have a lot of different projects. I have a book project that you're a part of. I have children's books. I do some parent coaching and homeschool coaching. There's a lot you can do.
Yes.
And sometimes I find when you leave your comfort zone, which might be your country, might be your town, then you figure it out.
You do.
And so I would say just dig deeper than thinking you have to find a job. You might create a company like
Exactly,
you guys
like
have done.
we did. That was not
Yeah.
the intention to do that when we came to San Miguel. And it evolved. So I think you're right. If you're the type of person that loves to explore new ideas and just won't take no for an answer, like living abroad and being in San Miguel is an amazing opportunity.
And you meet other people that way, like you did.
Your husbands working
So
together.
they're out there.
There's so many people to be inspired by here.
Yes.
I feel like everybody has an amazing story. We've met people who are just doing life so differently, so it kind of opens your mind to thinking outside of the box about how you build a life, right?
Yes.
How you create an income, what your family structure looks like, and I love that about being
It's
here.
been very intentional.
Very
right?
intentional,
If you
yes.
want to live an intentional life,
Yes.
that is worth telling a story about.
Yes.
This is the place you come to.
Absolutely.
The food was fantastic, wasn't it, ladies? From the scones to the drinks, and we even got dessert at the end, and it's almost completely gone. So Nectar delivered. And I really enjoyed the conversation we had together. It was so beautiful getting to talk to each of you ladies. And so whether you are experiencing a life-changing event or you're moving to a new country or a new city, if you have that intention to create and explore, you'll thrive wherever you go. And in a future episode, we're going to feature Constanza's Torta Shop. And you'll get to see the amazing bread and the way they make the taco in the sandwich. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you soon.